Hi, it's Clint Engel with Furniture Today. We're at Havertys in Atlanta at the Perimeter Store with Richard Gallagher, Rhonda Wolf, and Steve Burdette. In a little while, they're going to take me on a tour of the store. But for starters, I wanted to ask Steve or Richard if you can talk about the 4th of July business. And we're at one of the first, I think the first store to undergo the Bright Inspirations remodel. But it's also been recently remodeled again. So maybe you can tell me a little bit something about that.
Sure. So this was the prototype first remodel for what we call our Bright Inspirations program several years ago. And we recently came back into the store. We just finished on Friday this week with a complete remodel. And so, basically we've opened these stores up. We call it Bright Inspirations because we've got new lighting, new color palettes. We're just trying to make it a more inviting environment. We want her to feel comfortable and spend more time in our stores, and they've done well for us. We're pleased with that. We've put point of purchase material in the store. You can see there, we call them mid-levels. You'll see them hanging from the back sides of the sofas. They give you all the options and any pertinent information about those products laying in there. Again, the store is laid out a more open fashion. We call it on a grid, so you can easily go from one side of the store to the next without feeling trapped. It's just an easy shopping experience. Well, it's a Bright Inspiration color palette, but as you'll see in the videos, it's more neutral tones. We want the furniture to be the star and not necessarily the walls.
We talked about the furniture. Havertys is the brand here. I think there's very few exceptions where it's a brand name furniture company that you're marketing or showing on the floor. Tell me a little about the philosophy behind that.
Well, several years ago, Rhonda, was it 14 years ago, did we say? 2001, we introduced the Havertys brand. We felt like we wanted to be in control of our merchandise, and the customers are really telling us that we were the brand. Literally in surveys, when we'd say, what brands come to mind? They would say Havertys, and we go, no. We try and correct them, and they'd say, no, Havertys is the brand. So, we started that on a limited basis, did real well with those products and merchandise. So, almost everything in the store is Havertys branded. We do carry some Burdette brands. They make that product exclusively for Havertys. We have some recliners, interactive health, and then our mattress department carry most of the major brands.
And one more, we talked earlier about what are some of the key things that sets Havertys apart from the competition, and you were talking about a bedroom that you just showed me called, I think it was, is it Villa Claire? So can you tell me, what was it about Villa Claire that you were showing me as an example of, others aren't doing anything like it?
Well, the Villa Claire bedroom, actually it's bedroom, dining room, is at the top of our price points. And so we spared no expense in the design and in the manufacturing of that product. All of the urns are solid marble, they're solid metal castings. There's tremendous shape. There's not a straight line on the roof. We use the best burl veneers, the best pecan veneers. Just put everything that we could into the group. There's, like I said, a lot of shape on the sides, a lot of hand carving. It's a very expensive group to manufacture. We pass that value on to the consumer.
Right into this world, all alone. God takes your soul. You're on your